Hello everyone. Welcome to the class of Construction Equipment Installation Project. In this video, we will talk about the automatic sprinkler system composition. The main content of this section consists of the following two parts. Firstly, what is an automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system? Secondly, the composition of the automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system. Let's first figure out what is an automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system. It is a fire extinguishing facility that can automatically turn on the nozzle to spray water and simultaneously emit a fire alarm signal in case of a fire. The picture on the right is the system diagram of automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing. The automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system has a high effectiveness in extinguishing initial fires, with a success rate of over 97%. Automatic sprinkler systems are required to be installed in public buildings both domestically and internationally. For example, in fire safety regulations, automatic sprinkler systems must be installed in exhibition buildings, shops, hotel buildings, and hospitals with a building area of more than 1,500 square meters or a total building area of more than 3,000 square meters on any floor, as well as in ward buildings, outpatient buildings, and surgical departments of the same building scale, underground shops with a building area greater than 500 square meters. We need to have a deeper understanding of the automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system. What are the components of an automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system? There are nozzles, piping systems, fire detectors, alarm control components, water supply equipment, and water supply sources. The composition of the fire hydrant system mentioned earlier includes the same pipelines, equipment, and water sources. But there are also differences. Next, we will provide a detailed introduction. Nozzle refers to a device that sprays pressurized water into small droplets for watering. There are many types of nozzles, which can be divided into two categories based on whether the nozzle has enough water blocking support: closed nozzles and open nozzles. First, let's take a look at the closed nozzle. The composition of the glass ball closed nozzle is shown in the figure, which includes a splash box, glass ball, nozzle frame, and valve plate. There are various colored liquids inside the glass ball. Take a look at this set of tables. Different colors represent different nozzle operating temperatures, with the most common being red, which has an operating temperature of 68 degrees Celsius. Yellow at 79 degrees Celsius. Green at 93 degrees Celsius. In addition to glass ball type, it also has melting alloy component type. According to the form and installation position of the splash box, it can be divided into upright type, hanging type, sidewall type, ordinary type, suspended ceiling type, and dry hanging type. The working principle of a closed nozzle is that when a fire occurs indoors and the temperature rises to the design temperature, the thermal sensing element will explode or fall off, and the pressure water will naturally spray out to extinguish the fire. With the development of society, special purpose sprinklers such as automatic opening, closing sprinkler heads, quick response sprinkler heads, large water droplet sprinkler heads, expanded coverage sprinkler heads, and soda water sprinkler heads have also emerged. Open sprinkler head, there is neither temperature sensing element nor sealing component, and the water spraying action is controlled by the valve, which can be divided into open type, water curtain type, and spray type according to the use. Open type sprinkler heads are commonly used in rain extinguishing systems. The water sprayed by the water curtain nozzle is in a uniform water curtain shape. which plays a role in blocking and isolating fire. The water droplets from the spray nozzle are small and several times larger than the spraying area of the ordinary nozzle, so the heat absorption area is large and the cooling effect is strong, which is mainly used in the water mist system. Second, pipeline system. The pipeline system is similar to the fire hydrant system mentioned earlier. The fire water supply pipe of the automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system should be made of galvanized steel pipe, and products produced by hot dip galvanizing process are required. Non-galvanized steel pipes are only allowed for production water or independent fire water supply systems without special requirements. Pipes have inlet pipes, main pipes, risers, branch pipes, etc., generally arranged in a circular shape, with no less than 2 inlet pipes. The DN150 pipes, seen on the left and upper sides of this system, are the 2 inlet pipes of the sprinkler system. The fire detector is an important component of the automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system. Common ones include smoke and temperature detectors. It is the sensory organ of the system, which monitors whether there is a fire in the environment. Once a fire occurs, the characteristic physical quantities of the fire, such as temperature, smoke, gas, and radiation intensity, are converted into electrical signals and immediately activated to send alarm signals to the fire alarm controller. As shown in the picture, there are smoke sensing, temperature sensing, infrared, and photoelectric composite types. According to the installation method on site, it can be divided into point detectors, cable detectors, and infrared beam detectors. According to the wiring method, between the detector and the controller, it can be divided into bus system and multi-wire system, with the bus system further divided into encoded and non-encoded. Fourth, alarm control component. 1. Control valve. The upper end is connected to the alarm valve, and the lower end is connected to the inlet riser. Its function is to shut off the water source when repairing the pipeline network and replacing the nozzle after extinguishing the fire. 2. The function of the alarm valve is to open and close the water flow in the pipeline network, transmit control signals to the control system, and activate the hydraulic alarm bell to directly alarm. There are 4 types of wet alarm valves: wet, dry, dry-wet, and rain shower. The wet alarm valve group consists of a wet alarm valve and additional delay devices, hydraulic alarm bells, pressure switches, pressure gauges, and drainage valves. It is mainly used in wet automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing systems and is installed on the riser. It is the core component of the wet sprinkler fire extinguishing system, playing a role in supplying water to the sprinkler system in one direction and alarming at a specified flow rate. Dry-type alarm valves are used in dry automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing systems and are installed on risers. The dry and wet alarm valve group is composed of wet and dry alarm valves, connected in sequence, with wet devices used in warm seasons and dry devices used in cold seasons. Third, deluge valve is used for deluge, pre-action, water curtain, water spray automatic sprinkler system. Alarm device mainly includes hydraulic alarm bell, water flow indicator, pressure switch, and delay device. The hydraulic alarm bell is triggered by water flow with a certain pressure when the alarm valve opens the fire water source, causing the impeller to ring the bell and sound an alarm. The delay device is a tank container mainly used after the alarm valve is opened. The water flow needs to fill the delay device for about 30 seconds before the hydraulic alarm bell can be sounded. The water flow indicator is mainly used in automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing systems. usually installed on the horizontal main or partition main of each floor of the building. To monitor and alarm the area under the jurisdiction of the main, the pressure switch is installed on the vertical pipeline behind the delay device and in front of the water inlet of the hydraulic alarm bell. At the same time as the hydraulic alarm bell sounds an alarm, the electrical contact is connected to trigger an electrical alarm, which alerts the fire center or activates the fire pump. Fourth, inspection device. It is to connect the pipeline at the end of the system and add a shut-off valve. Installing a pressure gauge in front of the valve can form an inspection device. During inspection, opening the shut-off valve can reveal the activation status of the alarm valve, and it also serves to prevent blockages in the pipeline network. In experiments, it is often necessary to drain the water after inspection, and the lower end needs to be connected to the bathroom or a separate drainage pipe. 5. Water supply equipment and water source. The water supply equipment of the automatic sprinkler fire extinguishing system mainly includes fire water tanks, fire water pumps, and water pump couplings. The main sources of water supply are municipal water supply networks, high-level water tanks, natural water sources, etc. It is basically the same as the fire hydrant system. This is the complete content of this video. Welcome to continue following other videos of the course. Construction equipment installation drawing recognition and construction technology. Thank you.